Hello, I'm Andrea Erskine and I'm a hypnotherapist and I specialize in helping people with anxiety. And I'm talking with Anne, who saw me, I believe it was about a month ago. Is that right?
Approximately, yes.
Approximately a month ago. And Anne has agreed to do a video testimonial. So, Anne, would you like to share with us the reason why you first came to see me?
Yes, I would. I play the piano. I'm an intermediate piano player, so I've returned to learning the piano after many, many years, decades really.
Right.
And I was asked by my teacher, would I like to perform in a recital? And of course, months ahead, I said, yes, what a good idea.
Yeah.
And this was to perform, it turned out, in a concert hall on a concert grand, beautiful Steinway piano, and with a sizable audience. So, in the run up to the recital itself, I had a few rehearsals in my teacher's living room, and I was so nervous. I mean, the others were as well. I wasn't the only one, but
No.
I played one of my pieces and I completely froze. I was unable to see where I was in the music. I completely lost all brain, my ability to think and I just was completely lost. I played the same bar about 3 times and didn't know how to recover. And somebody at work told me that they had been to see Andrea and she didn't say a lot about it, but she just spoke positively about it. So I thought I would give it a go.
Yeah,
That's really what
brilliant.
happened.
Yeah, that's really good to hear. And how was the experience of working with me? How did you find that?
Well, it was very enjoyable. It was nothing hard. I had 5 sessions, and they were just Andrew speaking and me answering, and sometimes close your eyes and just doing an exercise, focusing on a particular thing. And I didn't actually say that the result of it was, and I can't really say how or why this happened, but the result of it was that I did that recital and I had slight nerves, which of course is good, and I
Yeah,
just walked up to the stage and sat down at the piano and I played 2 pieces and I didn't experience any of those fears and anxieties and, my hands weren't even shaking. It was really quite an extraordinary experience, to be honest. So I would do it again gladly.
how
And
are you feeling about performing now? If someone was to
well,
perform,
Well, I feel confident. I feel I'm also going to do a piano exam. That was partly why I wanted to resolve the situation because I do want to do the exam and I don't want to do this freezing in an exam situation. So, I mean,
yeah,
that would be awful. So, I feel confident about that. I mean,
fantastic. And how did you enjoy the performance?
oh, I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, okay, that's really good to hear because I know that
Yeah.
your
And my husband was in the audience and he honestly said, I think you played the pieces better than you played them at home. So
right.
somehow or rather the occasion and the beautiful piano brought out something in me that was better than I expected. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
incredible. Yeah, I'm going very much into that flow state.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I was in the moment, just
yeah.
playing the piece and not thinking, not having all that foggy brain thing going on or any weird, uncontrollable reactions is what it was for me. So I,
Yeah.
I just I just it
So,
just I let go of it all. It wasn't there. Didn't
yeah,
exist.
incredible. What do you feel changed for you?
Well, it's hard to say. I know you asked me some questions. There was a particularly kind of tricky time when you said, "How's it going to be?" And I said, "Well, I don't know." And I realized after you questioned me a number of times, I thought, "Well, it's ridiculous. Who's in charge of this?" It's me who um needs to sort this out, really.
Right.
So I remember thinking, well, I can say I'm going to be fine. And so I did.
Yeah.
And I
And
was.
and you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. So how are you feeling about the results?
I feel very good about the results. They're great. And of course, hopefully it will impact in other areas of my life. And I'm not approaching the music exam with fear. I feel quite confident about it, I think. I mean, I've got a lot to learn still, but
Right.
in terms of me and my emotional state, I think I'll cope well.
Okay, that's really good to hear.
Yes.
Yeah, and if anyone is sitting on the fence, let's say, about working with me and they're watching this video, what would you say to them if they're experiencing anxiety for something else?
I think it's really, really a good experience to work through this with Andrea, because Andrea really just knows what to ask. I think it's asking questions, isn't it? Or just giving a very simple process to work through with your eyes closed and just go into your own space and think and react. And I would recommend Andrea very highly. In fact, I did today. I said to someone, give her a go, and explained a little bit about it. But it's difficult to say how it worked. I just know that it did. That's
And
the
that's
magic of it.
yeah, yeah, and that's what's the important,
Yes.
right? Yeah, well, thank you very much. And is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Um, I don't think so. No, I think it's been a very, very good experience for me. Very, very good. I mean, I think quite often, as we get older, we are even more nervous. I've looked around other people. There was nobody as old as me actually in there. But generally speaking, the older you get, the youngsters, the children, they just play. They're just so confident. And teenagers and 20 somethings play easily. But honestly, I would say I was the same as them, really. It's
Fantastic.
quite a miracle, really.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, that's fantastic to hear. So thanks very much for agreeing to do this testimonial. I do appreciate it. And if anyone else is looking for help with anxiety or anything else that's related to anxiety, then please feel free to reach out and contact me.
I will. I will indeed. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne.